Hey guys, Troy here, back with another video today. We have a kind of a quicker one today, more reactionary. If it's okay with you guys, I'm just gonna try out some different things on the channel and just see what you enjoy. So feel free to leave feedback of what you think. But it was just announced that the NBA players have approved the proposal to start the season on December 22nd. So that's crazy. That means the season starts in basically a month. We should start getting ready right now in terms of investments and stuff you want to buy for this upcoming NBA season. And I have a couple takeaways of how this maybe earlier than expected restart will affect the NBA card market. The first thing is not to toot my own horn, but something I kind of predicted. I think there's going to be a huge premium in demand for graded cards, especially of newer players, right at the start of this upcoming season. For instance, someone I talked about, RJ Barrett, the PSA backup there is crazy. BGS, SGC, the same thing. There are probably, can't even count the number of RJ Barrett cards that are sitting at PSA right now. And it's only a month away, guys. PSA grading takes a while, so the large majority of those are not going to be back in time for the beginning of the season. And guess what? Whether you like RJ Barrett or not, or believe he's going to have success, pretty much every player, but I'll use him as an example right now, there's going to be a ton of demand and people wanting to invest in him and looking for graded cards before the season starts. So I think if you already have these graded cards or you have an opportunity to go pick some up right now, I think you will be in a very advantageous position in terms of having those graded cards already in hand when everyone is searching for them right before the season starts. The second way I think it's going to affect the market is a lot of younger players are going to get an opportunity to shine and show their skills that they wouldn't have if the season had been pushed back even more. I mean, guys like LeBron have already said it. He could easily just, sit out the first month, or at the very least not play heavy minutes, sit out every other game, back-to-backs type of thing. So especially for these teams that went on long playoff runs, I don't blame them at all. They basically just finished. They're not eager to be rushing back into a new season. So the younger guys on their teams are going to get an opportunity to shine and play a lot of minutes. This may not be the best example because he was probably going to play anyways, but someone like Michael Porter Jr., the Nuggets just finished recently. One of my coaches here actually worked a lot with Jokic in Serbia, and I know from hearing about him, man, he likes his rest. He's not going to be too eager to be getting back and playing right away. So they might just let Michael Porter Jr. just kind of rock out for the first month, do his thing, and he might put up some crazy numbers. This one might be a little bit of a stretch and maybe not someone I'm recommending, but Taylor Horton-Tucker for the Lakers, is he going to get more playing time? And I'll be completely honest, I'm always transparent here. I really don't know much about him as a player or what his potential playing time is supposed to look like next season or what it's going to be, but I'm just telling you, I'm sure you guys can even think of way more players than I can just off the top of my head, but some of these younger players who didn't get as much playing time before on these championship teams, these teams that had long run in the playoffs, I think at the beginning of next season, they're going to get a real chance to play and to shine. So that's something to at least consider, maybe making investments in them. The third thing that is going to change is something we should be doing anyways and always keeping in mind, but I think you have to be very, very careful with your investments this season. Because you already see it in football. When you have a condensed schedule, the players aren't getting the normal training camp, the normal lead up that they usually get. There's going to be a lot more injuries, unfortunately. So I really hate to jinx it, I'm knock on wood, but I think it's possible we see stars go down at a higher rate than normal. And even just without that, I mentioned LeBron James, Kawhi, any of these other guys, maybe they see a decline in their prices because people are expecting them to be playing and getting buckets, competing for MVP. And they might just be like, hey, I'm going to really ease my way into this. And people could take that the wrong way, saying they're not performing or something like that. So I'm wary of investing in stars. Like I've mentioned before, I have a LeBron rookie card. I don't know what's going to happen to that if he doesn't even play for the first month. So I guess to keep it short, I think this move for this early approval benefits rookies and younger players the most and potentially hurts your investments in stars and older players the most. And once again, I'm going to make it very clear in every video. I'm not saying sell all your stars and then just gamble on unproven rookies. it's just something to keep in mind. But all right, guys, super quick video today, super quick. Let me know what you think down below. What are your thoughts on the season being played so soon? Make sure to like and subscribe. We're gonna keep the videos coming. Thanks again.